Where did you?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Eyeshadow Marshall. Welcome. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome as well. And don't forget, hit the subscribe button at the bottom and make sure you're clicking the bell so when I'm uploading on YouTube, you are notified. I'm back. I am actually recording my first video on my brand new camera I got for Christmas. So I am trying to get used to this camera. So I'm kind of like looking over here to make sure that I'm okay. And then I'm looking back over here. So I have got to get used to this camera. I have Zoom, I have everything. So yeah, I know I have been away for quite some time. I will do a chit chat, get ready with me pretty soon because I have been gone for quite some time from YouTube, and also I have been doing videos on my other channel, but I had kind of slowed down a little bit on my channel. As you notice, I am coughing. That is the biggest reason why you have not seen me upload videos lately, is because I have been sick for quite some time, but I am finally getting better. So now I'm about to get back into my makeup reviews and makeup looks and so forth, and doing vlogs. I do have one vlog I am going to be editing, and a video for my other YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to my other YouTube channel, I will put my other YouTube channel in the bottom of the description box. I do makeup looks. I did do some tutorials on there, but I mainly do looks with music, so the videos don't be too long. So that's what I do on my other channel. I will still do some tutorials on there from time to time, as well as do some makeup reviews here, and still do some makeup looks on this channel as well. So yeah, I'm trying to get used to this new camera that I have, so bear with me. So we're getting ready to do this first impression makeup look. Most of the makeup I do have is Fashion Fair. Fashion Fair was one of my favorite makeup brands back years and years ago, when you could find Fashion Fair in your local department store. At the time, there was no Sephora at the time, and I remember one of the first things I bought from Fashion Fair, I bought a lipstick and a pressed powder. I saved up my money to go get some Fashion Fair when I was a college student long time ago. So Fashion Fair was one of the first black-owned makeup brands, high-end makeup brands that I had known about, and then it went away. And then they recently, not too long ago, a few months back, they bought Fashion Fair back, and I was so excited. So I literally picked up everything Fashion Fair that I could get my hands on. So I had some mostly Fashion Fair, but I also have some Rare Beauty. I do know Rare Beauty came out with some new bronzers and new setting powders, but I already had this makeup with me, just needed to do the review on it. I will do a review of the setting powders and the new bronzers from Rare Beauty coming soon. I do have that makeup on the way. I have a lot of makeup I got to review. But we're fixing to get into this makeup review featuring Fashion Fair and Rare Beauty. Tell you now, pardon my coughing, I'm still trying to get over this illness that I've been dealing with. But for primer, I saw a couple of people review this primer, and I've used this primer a couple of times, and I absolutely love it. The primer, this is from Fashion Fair. This is the Fashion Fair, this is their Serum primer. Here it is. This is what it looks like. Oh, focus. Like I said, I am trying to get used to this new camera, y'all. But this is what it looks like. Forgive my busted nails that I have. I got some busted nails. But this is the Fashion Fair Serum Primer. I have worn this a couple of times, and so far I really do like it. This is the consistency of the primer, if you're not familiar with it. And I absolutely love the primer. I really do. This does give a hydrating feel to the face. I'm telling you, I really do like this primer from Fashion Fair. Again, Fashion Fair, it is a black-owned makeup brand that they just recently brought back several months ago. And a few YouTubers had already talked about the Fashion Fair. And man, I tell you, this brings back so many memories when I was in college. So here is the consistency of the primer. I am looking in my viewfinder to make sure that I am doing it correctly so you guys can see. And it's helping my very dry skin that I have been dealing with lately. Some of this dry skin is coming from the medications that the doctors had me on. So, but I'm gonna do a chit chat, get ready with me on what's been going on with me. It's been a lot going on, y'all. It's been a lot. So here's the primer. This is what it looks like. Very glowy to the skin. This did last on my face for quite a long time. There it is. And I really like it. I really do like the primer. I'm looking, make sure you guys can see. That is the primer from Fashion Fair, and it does have your makeup last a long time. And it loved my dry skin. And if you have dry skin, you're going to love this primer. For foundation, foundation is also new. Again, we're going to stick with Fashion Fair. This is the Fashion Fair. This is their stick foundation. Here it is. This is what it looks like. Here it is. The shade I have is Brown Sugar Babe. I did see Andrea Renee review this foundation from Fashion Fair, and this is the exact shade that she had, Brown Sugar Babe. I'm gonna let y'all see what it looks like. I'm gonna let y'all see. This is what it looks like, guys. Look at that. Look. That's what it looks like. I love this foundation. Now, I will say this about the foundation, and it's doing it like it's doing it again. It is a little drying, just a little bit. But it went on very well, it lasted, but it is a little drying. I'm looking now, I look orange. I'm not orange. Definitely, I'm not orange. So I am going to blend it with my foundation brush from Julia's Place. Here it is. This is what it looks like. It's a little drying for me, but it did work for me. Here is one side of the face. I would not, if you want to blend it out with a sponge, you can do that. For foundation sticks, for me personally, I prefer to blend it with a foundation brush. That's what I prefer. I believe this foundation stick was $36. I believe that's what the cost was. And I believe the serum, I believe it was in a $20 range or $30 range. It was one of those. But this is what the foundation looks like. You can see. There you go. Okay, so for those of you that are new to my channel, I do set my face twice. Both of the setting powders are new. They are new. So again, we're going to stick with Fashion Fair. I got two of their setting powders that they released. So here they go. So here are their two setting powders that I did get. You see, this one is darker than this one. I believe this one, I'm not sure the shade. True Tawny, I believe that's what the shade is. Here it is. And then this shade I have here is Safari. This is the shade for here. This is what I have. Now, I only went in with this one at first, and I used another setting powder to set. This one is a little warm tone for me. This one is just right for setting under my eyes for brightening. But both of the setting powders from Fashion Fair I absolutely love. It's just this one is a little orange tone for me. This one is, again, lighter. Almost reminds me of the setting powder that I have from Black Opal. That's what it reminds me of. So yeah, both of these setting powders are awesome. I absolutely love them. But again, this is a little orangey for me, and so I have to go in with a very light hand with that one. But we're going to start with the lighter setting powder, and I am going to set in my regular areas. It looks like I am going to set under my eye, my regular spots. Yes, I still bake. did put too much on this chin here. The other side, what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. Did not leave a flashback. It really did not leave a flashback. Left my under eyes very, very smooth. I did try this with my foundation from Balm Cosmetics. That's what it looks like. I even pressed it in, and I'm not a big fan of pressing in powders because it feels like my face is too cakey when I press in the setting powder, and it was not uncomfortable. It really wasn't. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Very, very smoothing on the skin. Now I'm going to go in with the darker setting powder. Now with this one, because it is a little darker, I am going to go in very, 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 very light-handed because it is very pigmented. That's what it looks like. It is very pigmented. Very pigmented. So that's what it looks like. I'm just dabbing in just the smallest amount, taking excess off. I am putting it in my corners. See how dark that is? That's dark. Look, look, look. Dark. Baby, that's dark. That's dark. And I'm going to buff it into my skin. Again, when I tried it the first time, I only used this powder. Oh, y'all, I had to really be careful with this powder. But again, it's a lot of pigment. I believe they do have the universal translucent powder shade, but I just went with some with color. But it worked. I wasn't shiny all day. I wasn't, it didn't bring out a lot of my oils. It pretty much kept me matte all day. And I think the foundation stick, with it being a little drying the way it is, it also helped as well. There you go. So that's what it looks like with both powders. Okay, next is bronzer. It's not a bronzer per se, but it is new. Again, we're going to stick with Fashion Fair. I got their powder foundation. This is the shade Sultry Sephia is what I have. That's the shade on the back. Here it is. Focus, 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 focus. Yeah, I'm going to get used to this camera, y'all. I'm going to get used to it. But that's the shade. That is the shade. This is what it looks like. It is a little warm tone, very warm tone. That's what it looks like. It is extremely warm tone. So a little bit of this powder goes a long way, y'all. A little bit. I'm literally just taking the littlest amount of the powder, because if I take too much, and I did that mistake before with this powder, it looked red. I looked very red, and that is not my undertone. So I'm just taking it and I'm just placing it all over my face. If you want to use this tone as a bronzer, you can. See how much color you get? It is extremely pigmented. So literally a little bit of this powder does go a long way. Okay, I don't know what happened to my camera. I guess I need another card, but now I had to record the rest of this makeup review on my phone as my son is standing right there. Yeah. Yeah. Boy, don't you miss being on the camera doing makeup reviews. Okay, he's very, very silent. Okay, we're going to keep going because I don't know what the hell happened here on my camera, my new camera that I've been trying to test out. Okay, so we're going to do the rest of this makeup review on my phone here. Okay, blush is new to me. He's not part of the video, but the comedy still goes on in front of me here. Here, the comedy still continues on. Anyway, for blush, this is new to me. People have talked about their blushes and they say their blushes are very, very pigmented. I can kind of believe them because a lot of their products are very pigmented. This is from Rare Beauty. This is their cream blush. I don't need your help. I told y'all. He ain't even part of the video. Comedy. Okay, so this is from Rare Beauty, but this is the shade. I can't see because, of course, I don't have my glasses on. So this is the blush from Rare Beauty. I was walking out of here one day looking like a clown. I'm just gonna let you know. I walked out of here looking like a plum clown. See, yeah, he missed being on camera. So this is what the blush looks like. This is what it looks like. So yeah, you literally need just a little bit. I literally went a dab and look at the blush. Y'all, look at this blush. Check it out. All you need is just a little bit. And I know I have powder on, but for cream, if you put cream on top of powder, dab. Don't do this because you're gonna take all your powder off, and yeah, you don't want to do that. So yeah, so let's see what I did. I did too much, y'all, and I can't put it back, so I got to be careful with. Ooh, so that means I need to even it out here. Oh my goodness, I went overboard. So this is the blush. This is what it looks like. This is a very good, very pigmented blush. For eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is new to me. This is from Rare Beauty. I'm finally trying out this eyeshadow palette from Rare Beauty. This is their eyeshadow palette. I'm trying it out for the first time, finally, and I know it's been out for quite some time. So a lot of people have talked about this eyeshadow palette, and I've been wearing a few of the shades from the eyeshadow palette. So if you're not familiar with it, this is what it looks like, and as you can see, I've been wearing it. It is a very subtle eyeshadow, good for work. This is definitely what this eyeshadow palette is good for, which is for work. So I'm gonna go in with a couple of the shades for my crease area. I think I'm gonna use this brush here. Go in, let's see, I think I'm gonna go in with this shade. I have not tried this shade right here. Yes, my nail is busted, ignore it. I'm gonna go in with this shade, this orangey shade right here. I'm gonna put that in my crease area. A lot of people like this. It's either you really like it or you really don't. This is a very subtle eyeshadow palette. Reminds me of that Fenty Beauty eyeshadow palette they came out with several months ago. Very, very subtle. A very subtle eyeshadow palette. So here it is. This is what it looks like. This is what the eyeshadow looks like. Very, very subtle. A very subtle eyeshadow palette. So that's what the eyeshadow looks like. Just like that. But I am going to build it up a little bit. And if you know me, you know I am one of those people. 2 shadows is my max. If I'm really feeling froggy, I'll do 3. So in my lid area, so I'm going to put this shade. No, this one. I'm going to put that one on my lid. Oh, yeah. Definitely gives color. Okay, and this is what the eyeshadow looks like. It's okay. Let's say that's my first time trying that shade, that shimmer shade out. It's not bad. Would it be, I don't know, I'm kind of on a fence with it, but it's a good work eyeshadow palette. Okay, I don't have a new setting spray, so I'm going to bypass the setting spray. I don't have a new setting spray, but the mascara is new to me. This is my first time trying it out. This is from Rare Beauty. This is their Rare Beauty mascara. Okay, hear me out with this mascara. This is what the mascara looks like. I know you've seen people talk about this mascara. Y'all, I have worn this mascara. I'm going to show y'all. If you're like me and you're not a false lash girl, look at this lash. Look. I'm telling you, this mascara is awesome. Again, if you have not tried this mascara from Rare Beauty, you are missing out. This is an awesome mascara. If you're like me, again, don't wear false lashes. This mascara is going to be perfect for you. I'm telling you, you're going to love this mascara. You really are going to love the mascara. Last is lip. I have two lip products that I'm going to show y'all. I think I know which one I'm gonna go with. First is I've tried out this Rare Beauty lipstick. This is like a lip sheen or like a gloss. This is the shade. I'm not sure the shade. This, y'all know my eyes are bad. This is the shade. If y'all can see it, that's the shade. I can't even see, y'all. My eyes are so bad, but this is what it looks like. It's like one of those lip glosses or lip balms. That's what it is. It's a very pigmented lip balm. If you're not familiar with this, I've seen people talk about these, and I've worn this a few times. Look how much pigment this gives. Look at that. Look at the pigment on this. That is this shade right here, y'all. Oh my goodness. I wore this a couple of times at work, and they kept asking, what is that lipstick you're wearing? What is that you're wearing? Rare Beauty. This gives a lot of pigment to say it's like a lip balm. But that's the shade. Again, I will put the shade, I will try and remember to put the shade in the bottom of the description box, but that's what it looks like. This is so creamy and real buttery and really, really good for the cold days where you have chapped lips. That is really, really good. And you're looking for a little pigment. That really does work. But I'm gonna go in with the Fashion Fair lipstick. Again, I'm not sure what this shade is. It's a nude shade. That's what it looks like. And I have worn this. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put this on because I've worn the Rare Beauty a few times. Look at that. Look at there. Perfect brownish nude lipstick from Fashion Fair. Their lipsticks have always been some awesome lipsticks. They've always had great lipsticks. I remember back in the day when I had Fashion Fair, I love their lipsticks. It was one of my first high-end lip products I bought was Fashion Fair. And that was almost 30 years ago. So I'm telling my age. But yeah, I love their lipsticks from Fashion Fair. They have always been awesome to me. And this did not fail at all. I absolutely love the lipstick from Fashion Fair. So we're going to go back through everything. Again, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to my camera. I'm trying to get used to my new camera and I don't know what happened. So let's go back through all of the products. Both the Rare Beauty lip balm and the lipstick from Fashion Fair, both of these are going into my everyday stack. The Rare Beauty eyeshadow palette, I am actually going to put this in my maybe stack. I'm not 100% sold on the eyeshadow palette, but I'm going to go ahead, try give it another shake. But I am going to put this eyeshadow palette in my maybe stack. I'm still on the fence with this eyeshadow palette. It's not what I thought it would be. It's either you really like the eyeshadow or you really don't like the eyeshadow. So I am gonna put that eyeshadow palette in my maybe stack. The mascara from Rare Beauty. First favorite of 2022. Love this mascara. If you're not a lash person like myself, you're going to love this mascara. Then it is affordable to say that it's in Sephora. You're really going to love this mascara. I suggest you pick up this mascara. It is an awesome mascara, very lash lengthening, as you can see. Gives a lot of product on the lashes. Didn't run or anything, and it did not irritate my eyes. Thank you, Lord, because I'm tired of mascaras irritating my eyes. This is a favorite 2022. The setting powders from Fashion Fair. Both of these setting powders are going in my everyday stack. I do know that this is dark. It still works, and it left me matte. Did not leave flashback or anything like that, particularly with this one. I loved it. It was very smoothing on the skin. So I am definitely putting both of these in my everyday stack. The Rare Beauty cream blush, definitely going into my everyday stack. Love the cream blush. You need a little bit of this will last you a very long time. I did not get their other blushes because I knew it was going to be long lasting. So I am going to put this cream blush in my everyday stack. The powder foundation from Fashion Fair, again, everyday stack. This shade is pretty dark for my skin tone, very good for bronzer. But if you want to use this just as your powder foundation, not a cream foundation or liquid foundation, you need to go a little lighter than what I have here, but this is a very good foundation powder, very good for me for bronzing and for contour. So this will go into my everyday stack. The foundation stick from Fashion Fair, again, going into my everyday stack. Love it. Even though it is a little drying, it is great for my skin tone. If you wanted to move around a little more, just add some setting spray and move it around and it will definitely move. And for me that have dry skin, this is very comfortable on my dry skin. Now, if you're, you know, don't think that you're gonna like it because it's drying, you're gonna really like this for dry skin. You're really going to enjoy this. So I am putting the Fashion Fair foundation stick in my everyday stack. Last but not least, the primer, the Serum primer from Fashion Fair, again, going into my everyday stack. It did not kick out my oils, did not make me look oily or like an oil slick. It did not do that. It was very comfortable on my dry skin. My dry skin absolutely loved this. So this is going into my everyday stack. So that is it with my makeup review of Fashion Fair and some updated Rare Beauty. I do know Rare Beauty came out with other products. I will be testing those products out pretty soon. And again, I do apologize for the technical difficulties for my new camera. I'm trying to get used to it. Yeah, I still got to work out the kinks with this camera. Eventually, I'll figure it out. So with that being said, this is Venetia Alexander Marshall. Hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.